Yeah, good morning all. So let's start today's class. So today we are going to discuss about Unix. So what is a Unix and how it is going to important in our day-to-day life. I mean, in case if you are going to learn Unix, how it's going to help you in future. So where and all we are going to use this Unix operating system. So, and even history of the Unix. So, all those kind of details we are going to learn. So, as part of today's class. So, first of all, we should know that, I mean, as everyone knows that Unix is a operating system. So, what is the meaning of operating system? So, I mean, if you consider Windows, Mac OS, so whatever, even Android or Web OS, so they are the operating systems. So they are the operating system. So typically, so Unix is one of the first operating system introduced ever in IT. So if somebody asks you that what is an Unix, Unix is an operating system like other OSs like Windows or Mac OS or other operating system. Then why do we require operating system? So the operating systems are required. So basically, so Unix is a kind of a software which is a part of operating system software. Then why do we require this Unix? This Unix is required to perform operations on systems or any computer devices. Assume that so you are having a computer. So if you want to perform operations on computer, so which means that computer is a combination of so hardware components. So hardware components means it will be having memory, it will be having the processor, and it also having lots of even hard disk. So all these are the internal physical components of any computer. If you take any computer, even mobile also. So in mobile, everywhere, all these are the internal components. So in order to work with those internal components, you required a software. You required a software. So with the help of that software, if you we can able to manage the operations inside operations on that computer. So which means that you are having a computer, and in order to in order to perform operations on computer. So operations means like either I mean basic operations are like you want to open a web mail, or you want to watch a movie, or you want to listen songs. In order to perform these kind of operations, you must require one software. So that software is a kind of Unix ఏం చేస్తారంటే, so Unix is a mediator between. So it is a mediator between so computer hardware. So computer hardware and along with the users, along with the users for the along with the users. So the main intent of the Unix is to I mean any operating system is mainly to create a simple and efficient and portable operating system. So operating system. So in general, simply, so Unix is an operating system which is developed by using C programming language. So as you know that, so there are different programming languages available in available in IT. So initially we are having COBOL, Pascal, and there are and Fortran. Then later C, C++, Java, .NET. All these are a kind of a programming language. All these are a kind of programming languages. So this Unix is also developed so by using C programming language. So initially it was other programming language. So now later it has later, so it's rewritten entire code on C programming language. So which means that if you want to develop any program or any program, you must know about the programming languages. You must know about the so programming languages. So one of the renewed programming languages are Java, that everyone knows it, and even C, C++. So initially, the first operating system is the first programming language is C. based on the C++. Okay, then even Java in backend, it will try to use the C or C++ programming languages. Okay, only. So in a simple, so the Unix is a operating system which is used to manage computer hardware, and also it also facilitate us to communication and resource management. What do you mean by resource management? So resource management, the intent of the resource management is, so consider, you are going to not only for not on the main not only for interacting as a mediator between user and user and the computer. It also manage the computer resources. What are the computer resources we are having? So mainly memory and core. So memory, core, hard disk, and other internal components. So once we once we connect to the laptop, so once we switch on the laptop or any computer devices, so if you want to do a small operations, if you want to do a operations, like you want to play a song, or you want to run a program. So whenever you are going to run that program, so it will try to identify so how much resources are available now. Resources are I mean, in computer terminology, a resource is nothing but a combination of core plus memory, a combination of the core plus memory. So even this memory management or the entire the system management is also managed by this operating system only. So operating system is a crucial. So the operating system is a crucial in order to perform the operations on any computer. Any computer any computer devices. So mainly the key functions of operating systems are, as I said, process management. So what is the meaning of process management? So whenever, as I said, that you want to perform any operations on system. So assume that you want to watch a movie, or you want to open any URL, or you want to or you want to do so many other operations. So every operations uniquely identifies, and it also uniquely identify the moment when you are performing an operations. So how to perform how to run this program, how to manage this program. So that kind of details are mainly managed by, so comes under as part of process. So basically a process is a running instance of a program. So either whichever the program, if you are going to run on run on computer, that programs will be managed by managed by that operating system. So that is the one major responsibility. What operating system does is, the other one is memory management. So what do you mean by memory management? So for example, if you take a computer, so if you take a computer, so every computer is having, so computer is having some resources. Computer is having some resources. So for example, so how many cores are there, how much memory is available, how much hard disk. So all these details. So for example, I mean, in order to perform any operations, you required some cores along with memory as well. So even this memory management, and even this allocating of the resources. So allocating of the resources, everything will be managed by managed by the OS only. Ante, so if you are going to run a program, so for this program, how much memory is available in the system, so how much we need to allocate, and how much is the program is how much program is requesting. So even those kind of details. So that is the one part. And even so, once the program is completed, so once the program execution is completed, then whatever the then immediately, so rolling back that memory and adding into, so and adding into that again back to the memory. So the entire things will be managed by the, so memory managed by the operating system only. So and one more thing is like device management. So what do you mean by device management? So assume that, so a computer, we can also connect some external devices. So what are the external devices? Printer, or okay, keyboard, okay, or mouse, or okay, any network cable, any external devices you are going to connect. So in order to manage, okay, in order to manage, okay, those devices, we required operating system. You require the operating system. And so even file system management also, which means that, so we're also, okay, as I said that, so as part of, okay, the major core components are, so what is that? CPU, memory, hard disk. So okay, here, okay, hard disk, and okay, networking, and okay, users. So all these, okay, okay, all these, okay, all these, okay, major components will be managed by the operating system only. So okay, one is, the given file system management. What do you mean by file system management? The file system management is, okay, mainly, so what it does is, so as part of file system management, so okay, how much, okay, hard disk is available in the system, and then how much is, the moment, okay, whenever you start a system, or whenever you insert a hard disk, so 20% or okay, less than of, okay, 20% of a hard disk used by the, okay, internal, internal system, the remaining 80 percentage. So okay, in out of that 80 percentage, so in future, whenever you are going to, okay, save your file, then okay, where to save this file, and after saving the file, whenever you are trying to, okay, fetch the file, or okay, fetch the, okay, either videos, kind of whatever it is. So if you want to you are creating a file. So okay, after creation of the file, whenever you are trying to save it, then okay, where to save, okay, then okay, which, okay, blocks it has to, okay, save. So by default block size is 4 KB. So if you are trying to allocate more than 4 KB, which are all the which are the blocks, okay, it has, okay, this file is saved. And then in future, like, still how many blocks have left. And for example, you are going to remove a file, so you have saved a file. After that, you are going to remove a file. So after removal of the file, so how many blocks, okay, we have, okay, reverted. So all those details, so will be, okay, managed by the operating system. Okay, that is the file system management. So even file system management is also a crucial part. So okay, crucial part, okay, to say, okay, crucial part, okay, that will be managed by the operating system only. Then for example, the user interfaces, which means that, so whenever if user is, okay, going to connect to yes, whenever the if user is connecting, then either by using the command line or by using the GUI, so it will also try to, so as I said that, it allows the users to interact with the, so in order to, whenever you are trying to connect to the system, so then it will also do the authentications and majority of, okay, things. So user, okay, if you are, okay, if you want to connect to your system, the moment when you are, okay, the moment when you press the power button, after that it has to ask you to provide the username and password. And okay, later if you are trying to perform the operations, and okay, even whatever the operations you are going to perform, so that will also be controlled by the, so operating system. So that will also controlled by the, so operating system. So okay, in simple, so okay, generally if you want to, in a computer, the equivalent, okay, part, okay, the equivalent part, of memory in, okay, human is, it's a kind of, okay, mind. So if you want to, device managements, for example, assume that, so even in, even as part of human body, so which, okay, who will control, okay, all of this, if you want to do your work, you have decided to do your work. So then the moment when you decide to your work, so who will make a decision? Your mind has to take a decision. After that, it has to provide the instructions to your, so okay, body parts according to the work, according to the work, so you are going to do. So ఇక్కడ కూడా ఏంటంటే, so when it comes with, okay, operating system, so without of operating system, okay, your computer devices are, okay, useless. So because, okay, once we install this operating system, then only we can able to make use of, okay, your computer. So that's why, so okay, that's why operating system is a crucial. So if you're having a computer, you can go with either Unix, you can go with either Windows, or you can go with, okay, either, okay, any of, okay, your operating system, which will support by your computer. So for example, there are few computers. So I mean, if you take the Apple devices, they will only support Apple operating system. Or if you take the mobiles, so there are few mobiles, so which will support Android OS, which will also support the internal operating system. And even smart TVs everywhere. So smart TVs. So in order to make use of TV, so it must be having a one of the operating systems. Without of operating system, so we can't do that. That's why, so operating system is a crucial to performs the operations on computer or computer devices. Then why are you going to learn only the Unix? Because because of the use cases of Unix. And when it comes with other operating systems, either Windows or Mac OS, the usage of Unix is the usage of Unix is vast. So it is it is versatile, which means that every places if you want to run any if you want to run any business, either small scale, medium scale, or large scale. So I mean, people will always use the Unix operating system, Unix as a operating system to run their to run their business, to run their business. So because of that, we are going to learn about Unix operating system. The one more the one more use cases of learning Unix operating system is Unix is mainly a CLI based. So what is the meaning of CLI? Command line interface. So which means that in order to perform an operations on Unix, you have to run a respective commands, or you have to issue respective commands to perform an operations. So because of that, mainly why we are concentrating on Unix, and Unix means, so the use cases of Unix are huge. Use cases of Unix are huge. At the same time, so Unix is a CLI. So CLI means command line interface. So in order to perform some operations, you must have to run your respective commands. If you are not running a respective commands is nothing but a command is a predefined program. So if you are not running that program, you can't able to perform some operations. So so generally, so a people, yeah, okay, assume that if you are having a two computers, one is Windows, and I mean, you are having two computers. You have installed Unix on one of the operating one of the system, one of the system, and other system you have installed Windows. So I mean, generally, so we can easily work on Windows operating system. So with help of their rich features, which means that the moment when you open the Windows operating system, it will clearly shows that so folder icon. So we'll be also having a mouse icons, and if you are trying to click on that, automatically it is a more user friendly. Whereas if when it comes with Unix is not a user friendly. So once the Unix operating system is started, if you want to start a program, or if you want to create a file, or if you want to perform any operations, so you must have to remember the respective command in order to perform some operations. In order to perform some operations. So because of this, we are going to learn the entire Unix operating system, and the commands, and programming languages, everything we are going to learn. So simply, so as I said, Unix is an operating system like others, so which plays a crucial role to perform operations on computer. So it also act as a mediator between so user, I mean person, and computer. So person and computer. So what kind of operations mainly does by operating system? Any operating system, not only the Windows, not only the Linux, any operating system. So what it does means memory management, process management, device management, so file system management, and user interfaces. Everything will be managed by the so operating systems only. So they are the key functions of operating systems. So any doubts on here? So if you're having any doubts, let me know.
లేదన్నా.
Oh, I didn't share the link. 1 minute. Okay. So along with that, so the general use cases of Unix are, so as I told, so I mean there are quite differences between the Windows okay, Windows operating system and Unix operating system, because the Unix operating system okay, there are lots of features also that also we are going to that also will discuss. But the general use cases of okay, Unix are, so if you take the okay, Unix, so as I said that Unix is a versatile and robust operating system that has been found foundational in various computing environments. So which means that, so versatile and robust. Versatile means, so the meaning of versatile means okay, a lots of okay features, and okay, robust. So okay, I mean okay, the strongness of this one, it is going to okay use on okay many places. It is going to use on okay many places. Where and all we are going to use financial services. So financial services in the sense like, so if you take okay any domain any domain, so the yeah, I mean if you take any domain, in order to run their business, they are going to use Unix as an operating system on their servers. Okay, on their okay, servers. So what are all the domains we are going to use the okay, Unix? Financial services. What do you mean by financial services? All the banking. So okay, majority of the banking sectors. So in order to okay, maintain their in order to okay, run their okay, mission critical applications. So what do you mean by mission critical applications? So which means that, so for example, either online banking services, or okay, if you take along with online banking services, so if you are also okay having okay I mean mainly for okay, even for the ATM managements, or okay, even for trading device, okay, I mean the trading soft okay, in order to okay, run the trading. So any critical business applications, so you have developed an application. In order to run that application, then okay, people will okay, people will use okay, Unix as an operating system. And in fact, the one more okay, truth is, if you are going to okay, if you are going to design a new applications, assume that you are going to okay, develop okay, new thing, you have innovated okay, new things. So in order to develop when you are going to okay, develop that okay, new majority of the times, people will consider Unix as their okay, default. Unix or Linux is as their okay, default operating system to run to develop their okay, programs, or applications. So similarly, so the Unix is going to use on okay, mainly on okay, banking sector, and banking sector where, so as part of okay, mission critical applications. So okay, I mean mission critical applications are either okay, any online services, or okay, with trading applications, or okay, any majority of the okay, places. So people will use this okay, Unix operating system to okay, to perform their okay, business operations. Then even as part of internet or web interfaces. So what is the meaning of internet? So which means that, so for example, you are having a chat applications or streaming applications. In fact, if you take that so if you take okay, Netflix, so either Amazon, so Amazon is using, so Amazon operating system, that is also part of Linux. And if you take okay, Netflix is also using Linux operating system to serve the content. What do you mean by serve the content? I mean, assume that you are okay, watching a movie on Netflix. In order to provide a quality of okay, picture, and if the same picture is showing by multiple users across the globe, so there won't be any effects for each and everyone. In order to serve their content, they are going to use Unix as their operating system. And okay, even for example, okay, if you take that WhatsApp, so or okay, any other okay, messaging systems, or any other messaging systems, people are okay, going to use this okay, Unix as their operating system. And even web services. So web services, okay, majority of the places, okay, all the web servers, in order to run the web servers, we are going to install Unix as their operating system. On top of that, we are going to run web servers, and even scientific research, and high performance computing, which means that so every domain, financial, internet, even retail, and telecom, and research or internet, every domain, or if you take any business, in order to run their critical services, people are going to use Unix as their operating system to run their programs. Very simple. So where are the places even we are trying to use the scientific research, we're also going to use our software development. So which, as I told you, that if you are going to develop a new tool, so development of tools, as I said that, so you have decided to develop a new you have decided to develop a new tool, whatever it is. So they will consider Unix as their operating system by default, because it will provide a rich features to the developers. And even for automation is also available. So what is the meaning of scripting and automation? So if you are having some regular activities, so those regular activities, if you go with shell script, so we can assume that the regular activities are, you want to transfer a file, or you want to download a file every day, sometime, or you want to you want to start some services every day. For example, assume that if you take a government services, so yeah, you know that the government majority of that, if there is a let's take any registration office. The registration office basically starts at 10 o'clock. They will end at 5 p.m. 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. So at 9 o'clock you want to start all your services, and 6 o'clock you want to shut down your services. Or for example, any kind of a think about any predefined activities. So in order to start and stop the services, what we can do is we can able to write a small programs. That program we can call as a shell scripting, and we can also automate it, which means that without of user interface, without of user invocation, we can able to start the programs, we can able to start the program. That is the intent of automation and scripting. Ante, so you need not to if you're having a repetitive activities, those repetitive activities we can write some programs. Those programs we can able to automate, so by using by using this Unix operating system. So which means that the best example is, so you want to wake up every day at 5 p.m. Sorry, wake up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. So in this case you will depend on alarm. So here alarm is a one device. So there you are going to set as a some reminder. So every day at 5 every day at 5 a.m. you will get it makes some noise according to the according to your settings. Automatically what you do, you wake up and you perform your you will proceed your daily activities, right? The same thing. So if you are having such kind of any repetitive activities, that can be achieved by using this by default we can able to achieve, so by using these Unix operating systems, either start or stop services, or sending a communications, or downloading the files, any kind of any kind of predefined activities. If you want to perform more than one times, or one times in a day, or then we can consider Unix as an operating system. Once you install Unix operating system, we can achieve this feature as well. And even workstations and desktops. So which means that if you go with any organizations, so any organization. So if, for example, if you take SBI, so or any or any general. So the people are in order to provide any workstations, or even academic settings, which means that, so if you go with universities for teaching, if you want to explain about their students about operating system. So even what we can also do is, so if you are having a you assume that, so assume that you are having you are having a computer. The configuration of the computer is huge. So which means that you are going to have 1 TB of RAM, and around 10 TB of hard disk, and a lot of network resources are available. So if you are trying to install the Unix on that operating, if you are installing Unix on okay, that machine, so then later assume that let's take an example of the same okay college. A college is having okay five heavy computers with them. So for okay, they are what they do is they will try to install Unix on their operating on their on that computers. Then they will request then they will request all the students to bring their own laptops, or even if that okay, if the college is also can also bring okay, small scale computers. So now if you're having any important activities, for example, so okay, you have developed okay some softwares, or okay, if you want to maintain any centralized services, okay, then those centralized services, if you want to access by okay all the okay, students, so okay all the okay engineering okay, all the okay, developers and all, then so what we do is okay, we will install okay Unix on okay that operating system, and okay, we will provide respective privileges, so that okay users can able to connect from their system to that okay, they can establish the connections to that okay common computer, and they can able to perform the operations. This is one of the a good feature available on okay Unix. So this is also available on okay Windows, that we can call it as a multi-user capability. So that also okay, with help of that feature, we can able to okay develop these workstations and desktops, and okay even security, and even embedded okay, I mean even networking components, or even medical devices, or many, if you're having any medical devices, so in the backend they are going to use Unix as their operating system. And okay, even data center applications, majority of the places people are going to use okay Unix as their so okay operating systems, Unix as their so okay operating system, so Unix as their okay operating systems. So okay, because of okay, so I can say that if you are running any okay any critical application okay, that belongs to your that belongs to your okay business. So 99 point okay, I mean 90% of times okay, people consider Unix as an operating systems. Unix is an operating okay, okay operating okay system. So since we are going to learn Unix okay, from beginning to end, beginning to end, so you will definitely get a opportunities in IT organizations, in IT okay, organizations. Definitely you will get an okay, definitely you will get opportunities okay, in IT organizations. Why do we? Because so how do we get the opportunities? So as I said that majority of the places people are going to use Unix as their operating system, but Unix is a CLI based. So what do you mean by CLI based? Command line interface. You have to run a respective commands okay, to perform some operations. So if people okay, assume that okay, there is an okay, organization now okay, they want to okay, manage their okay, they want to okay, manage their servers, or they want to okay, manage their business. So okay, by default, so they will prefer the candidates who knows the Unix commands, and okay, who knows okay, okay, who have a good knowledge at okay, Unix commands and okay, shell scripting part. So definitely people will okay, hire those people okay, to run their business, to run okay, their business. So eventually you will also be benefited, and company also will be benefited. Company also will be okay, benefited. Company also will be so benefited. That is the so okay, the logic okay behind people okay learn okay Unix operating system, to learn Unix operating system okay on their okay, to learn okay Unix operating system. So okay, I mean as I said that every places, majority of the places, people are going to okay use okay Unix as an their operating system to run okay their okay mission critical okay applications. Okay, in simple. Okay. So any doubts on okay here?
Yes, Anna. I have a question regarding the difference between Unix, AIX, and Linux.
I will tell
Sometimes,
you because the next part okay, is the same only
okay.
that I
So
am going to cover.
sometimes you told Linux, sometimes you told Unix,
See,
right?
actually, a Linux and a Unix, so okay, are both. I mean, you will come to know that. So Linux, okay, Unix, AX. So for example, if you take that, if you consider there are different operating systems in the market. So okay, one of the okay oldest the first operating system ever introduced in the market is Unix. So based on the okay, once the Unix has okay introduced, okay, once the Unix is okay released, based on that, the other operating system also released Linux, AIX. They are the flavors of okay Linux. They are the flavors of the okay Linux. So for example, okay, if you take generally okay, for example, okay, if you take the um, okay, if you take there that will be a flavors. Okay, we'll come to know okay at the end. So after some time, okay, we'll come to know.
Okay.
So ఇంకేం డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయేమన్నా ఎనీ డౌట్స్? Okay. So since we are going to learn okay Unix, since we are going to learn okay Unix, you should also know about the okay history. You should also know about the so history of okay Unix. So okay, who developed, so where it is developed, all those details okay, we are going to we are going to discuss now. So as I said that, so after computer, okay, I mean, yeah, okay, the computers have invented, okay, before this one, right? So in order to perform the operations against a computer, we required okay, one utility. So you required okay, one utility to perform the operations on okay systems. So in 1969, in 1960, so at Bell, in mid of 1960, so at Bell Labs, there are two okay there is a person called Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie. So what they have done is, so generally Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie are the okay, founders of okay, they are the inventors of Unix operating system. So what they have done is, so in order to perform the operations on computer, so okay, they have started a program at AT&T Bell Laboratories along with MIT and okay, General Electric. So these are the three organizations. So Bell Labs, MIT, and General Electronics. So okay, with the help of and General Electronics, so they have developed an external time sharing operating system called Multics. So which means that, so okay, these two users, okay, Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. So with the help of okay these three companies, help, they have developed an operating system in order to okay perform okay some operations on okay computer, some operations on okay computer. So basically, so the first okay, operating system is introduced on 1969. So at Bell Labs, initially, the name of okay, Unix as PDP-7 mini computers. So PDP-7 mini computers. Then later they named it as okay Unix, and later it becomes as a Unix. Later it becomes as a okay Unix. So, I mean, generally, the founders of the founders of Unix operating system, okay, is Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie, along with okay his okay team, along with his okay team. So when it is the okay, I mean generally the first official Unix operating system is released on 1969. Even though they have started projects on beginning of 1960, so it took around okay some years to release okay the first so operating okay system, the first operating okay system. So then later, so okay, after the 1969, so okay, then in 1971 and 72, the first version of Unix is released on 1971. 1971. So with the feature called okay fork. So fork is a kind of okay child process. So it is a kind of a system call. So that is the okay, first. I mean, as you know that okay, if you take every operating system, if you take the Android, so the Android is having okay different versions. For example, you always get notification stating that there is okay there is a okay there are okay new features available on your operating system. So okay, upgrade that operating system in order to get the new security, in order to get the new features, and whatever the securities they have implemented, in order to make use of that. So people will always will always get notifications on your mobile. Not only for the mobile, if you take any WhatsApp, or if you take any Facebook or any application, okay, or any okay, application, okay, which you installed on your computer, you always get a upgrades. You always get okay, upgrades. So similarly, the first version of the Unix is introduced on 1971. 1971, and okay, 1971 with basic utilities, with the basic utilities. Then later in 1973, so in 1973, so as I said that, so okay, the 1973, okay, they have rewritten the entire program. So they have rewritten the entire program. So by using okay, C programming okay, language. Okay, okay. So 1973, what they have done is, so okay, so in 1973, they have rewritten okay their okay entire program. So initially, okay, it is developed by using assembly language. Assembly language is the one of the okay okay, initially in 1960s, they have used okay assembly language. So okay, the assembly language, okay, to develop. Sorry, hello. Can you go on mute, please? Okay. So, okay, in 1960s, these guys, Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie, they have developed a program. So, by using the assembly language, they named it as a PDP-7. So, then later, so, okay, in 1973, so whatever they have returned by using assembly language, they have rewritten the entire programming, they have rewritten the entire program by using C programming language. C programming okay language. So they have developed, once they have written by using C programming language, they have achieved a significant milestone. Like they have released okay lots of okay new features at okay 1973. Then later, okay, then later, so in 1975 to 1980, so even there is a okay, Berkeley Software Distribution (BSD). So they okay developed. So even in 1975, they have also developed one more version which is called okay BSD. So which will okay support VI editor. So okay, some of okay new features. For example, in the okay, so you can imagine that okay, whenever you are trying to upgrade your Android OS, or okay any if you are trying to upgrade your either WhatsApp or whatever it is, you are going to get the new features, right? The same features they have started okay, okay, releasing okay one by one. So 1971 they have introduced like a fork operating system, like a fork. So fork is a kind of a system call. So what it does means it will try to okay, initiate a child and okay, some other processes to initiate. They have okay, that is the first one. So 1973, what they have done, they have rewritten the program by using the C, and they have also released okay, lots of features. So lots of okay features. Then in 1975, so they released okay BSD, so which will okay, which is going to support VI editor, and okay even which will also going to support the networking. So TCP/IP networking stack, transmission control protocol or internet protocol, okay, all these are going to support by okay BSD. Then later, so okay, they have released like a system V. So in 1980s only they have released like a system V. So it is a commercial version of Unix, so which become as a foundation for many enterprise okay systems, which are there is a many, so which becomes a foundation for okay many enterprise okay system, which means that, so in 1980 they have released the version 5, so system V. So that system V is a kind of commercial. So okay, commercial in the sense like if you're having a computer, you can purchase that. Okay, I mean, I mean, during that time, they can purchase the, okay, they can purchase this system V, and they can able to, okay, run their, okay, they can able to run their, okay, businesses. They can able to, okay, perform operations with, with the, okay, computers. Then later, okay, then later, so as I said that, so okay, then later it went through the, okay, many versions. So okay, I mean, what they have done is, so whatever the, okay, whatever the source code is available, so whatever the source code is available, so based on this source code, okay, okay, based on, okay, this, okay, source code, okay, there are, okay, few organizations, and there are, okay, few persons, they have developed, okay, they have developed their own operating systems, their own operating system. So one of the, okay, one of the one is, so Linux, one of the one is, okay, Linux. So okay, Unix is, okay, designed. So basically Unix design, I mean, so whatever the source code, okay, source code is available, so based on the source code, or based on, okay, these, okay, outcomes, the user, okay, the user Linus Torvalds, the user Linux Torvalds in 1991, what they have done is, they have developed a operating system. They have developed an operating system as similar as, okay, Unix, as similar as, okay, Unix, and okay, they named it as a Linux. They named it as, okay, Linux. So what happens, okay, here is, so okay, I mean, okay, these guys are working. This Ken Thompson, Dennis Ritchie, they are the founders. They have identified. So they have developed, okay, okay, they have developed a operating system based on some based on some, based on C programming language. So okay, so once they have developed, so in 1973, so in 19, okay, 1980s, what happened was, it was a commercial. So it was a commercial. What do you mean by commercial? In order to, get the commercial means as similar as, like a Windows. So if you want to use the, okay, Windows operating system on your computer, you have to pay money, and you need to purchase the license. So okay, I mean, in the older days, it was one of the, okay, older days, people are using the system V operating system, okay, to perform operations on computers. So based on, okay, based on, the user Linus Torvalds, what they have done, what he has done is, so with the help of the existing operating systems, or with help of the existing source code, so he analyzed the code, and okay, based on, okay, okay, based on his interest, he has developed, he has developed a Linux, he has developed a Unix based, Unix based, okay, operating system. And okay, they and in the 1991, so okay, 1991, and okay, he named it as a Linux. He named it as a, okay, Linux. Linux lendranthe Li is defined as a, so okay, Li is a, okay, the initial, okay, the first, the initial letters of, okay, the initial developer of the, initial name of, okay, developer, so which is Linux, okay, Torvalds. So Linux is also a kind of flavor, a kind of flavor as similar as, okay, Unix. So similarly, I can say that a Linux is a clone of, okay, Unix operating system, a clone of Unix operating system, but the main, the main intent of the Linux is, Unix is completely commercial, whereas Linux is not a commercial. Linux is not a commercial. It is a open source. It is a open source software. So we can enable, okay, we can log into the respective websites, and okay, we can download the, okay, we can download, we can download the, we can download the operating system, and okay, we can install, okay, on your computers. We can install on that computers. So okay, even this guy, the guy line, okay, the guy, okay, Linus Torvalds, he also designed a, so okay, he also designed a, okay, okay, he also designed a, okay, so source code. And okay, even Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie, they are part of, okay, they have developed, okay, Unix source code. And okay, the guy Linus Torvalds, okay, developed a, okay, source code of, okay, Linux. So okay, I mean, how he developed, with the help of, or okay, it is a, with the help of, okay, Unix, okay, source code. So he has taken a references, and he has developed, a new okay, new source code, that we can call it as a Linux. So now Unix is a, okay, Unix is a, okay, one type of operating system which is fully commercial, and similarly Linux is also a okay, Linux is also a operating system which is okay free. So which is okay free. Okay, similarly, so when it comes with okay Linux, so when it comes with okay Linux and okay Unix, so what happened now? So when it comes with okay initially the first operating system ever in the market is okay Unix. The first operating system ever in the market is okay Unix. So okay the founders are Ken Thompson and okay Dennis Ritchie. So, but what happened? So they have released a system V, which is fully commercial, which is fully okay commercial. So based on the source code of okay this guy, so what they have done? Okay, the user called okay Linus Torvalds. So the user okay Linus Torvalds. So he developed a new operating system. He named it as a Linux, which is completely okay free, which is completely free. So similarly, the Windows, Bill Gates and his team, they have developed another operating system, which is Windows operating system. And similarly, Apple founders, they have also developed their own operating system. So with the help of the source code of Unix only. So still, so based on the source code of okay this Unix and the source code of okay this Linux, so what people have done is there are okay few organizations they have developed they have developed their own operating system based on this Unix operating system. So one is IBM AX. So IBM has developed so IBM has developed their own operating system with the help of okay Unix source code, and they named their operating system name as IBM AIX. It's mainly intent of this AX servers are to run their okay, web services. So IBM has having WebSphere. So in order to run that okay, WebSphere, they have developed okay this okay AIX. Okay, they have developed this AX, and if any customers want okay this operating system, they can also purchase, and okay they can make use of it. And similarly HP. So similarly we're also having a organization called HP. So HP okay HP also okay developed okay HP. So okay, HP also developed okay an operating system okay for their okay internal okay laptops and their okay internal their internal their internal for their internal business, and okay they named it as okay HP UX. And similarly Solaris, the organization Solaris also the organization okay Solaris also developed an operating system okay based on the Unix source code, and they named it as a Solaris okay Sun OS. So they call it as the operating system of Solaris, we call it as a Sun OS. The operating of HP organization, we call it as a HPUX. The operating system name of IBM, we call it as a IBM AX. And and similarly, there are and similarly, and similarly, we are also having a one more organization called SCO. So SCO is another organization. So they're also having their own operating system. It is a Santa Cruz. Okay, it is a Santa Cruz. Okay, operations. Santa Cruz operations. They have also developed their operating system based on Unix. Unix ante basically ఏంటంటే Unix లో what they have taken the source code, system v source code ని బేస్ చేసుకొని based on system v source code, they have developed all these they have developed their own so operating systems. And similarly, so okay we are also having a BSD. So we are also having a BSD. So okay we are also having BSD. So BSD is also a so I mean Berkeley software and Berkeley software. So based on this BSD, so as I said here, so I mean as part of 1975 there are Unix adaptability various versions. So BSD is one version, and system V has another version. So based on the system V, there are a few organizations they have developed their own operating system. Few of them are so IBM, HP, Sun operating system. So based on BSD also, there are few organizations based on this BSD. okay, based on okay this BSD, there are okay few flavors also. There are okay few flavors. One is like okay free BSD. There are okay few flavors are so okay free BSD and okay open, and along with open we're also having a okay net. We're also having a okay net. So okay, the net is mainly for the okay, mainly for the hardware platforms. Open is mainly for the security. Mainly they focus on okay security. Free is mainly for the general purpose. Okay, highly stable. So since the free BSD is a operating system, so the free BSD is going to, I mean, right now, so the Netflix is using the free BSD. Along with that, even many of so okay, even Star Sports, whatever it is, they are all using okay free BSD, okay free BSD for their okay to serve the content and other things. And also we're also having a Linux. So what is the Linux? It is a clone of okay Unix. Who developed this one? It is developed by the Linus Torvalds. So okay, he also developed one source code based on the source code of Linux. So there are few organizations okay have developed some operating system, and they named it as okay, and they named it based on their okay, based on their convenience. Okay, one of the one okay, Linux is, for example, okay, for example, okay, the first one of okay, this one is okay, Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is an organization. The Ubuntu has developed an operating system okay, based on the Linux source code. So total మనకి ఎన్ని source code ఉన్నాయి? Total three source codes. One is system V, BSD and Linux. Okay, system V and Linux. So based on the Linux okay, source code, the organization Ubuntu has developed and okay, the Ubuntu has developed okay, Ubuntu has okay developed their okay, one operating system. They named it as okay Ubuntu. And okay, similarly Fedora. We're also having a okay Fedora. So we're also okay having a okay, we're also okay having a okay, we are also okay having okay Red Hat. So Red Hat is one of the okay frequently used okay frequently used so Red Hat okay enterprise Linux. And along with that, so we're also having a SUSE, and we're also having a CentOS. So okay SUSE, okay CentOS, okay CentOS. All these are the flavors of okay Linux. All these are the so flavors of okay Linux. And in fact, Mac OS is also a flavor of okay. Mac OS is also one of the flavor of okay, okay, one of the okay, one of the flavor of okay BSD, one of the flavor of okay BSD. So along with that, so okay, along with that, we're also having okay few things. MINIX, it's mainly for the educational purpose. So we're also having the MINIX. So okay, MINIX is also one type of okay, operating system, and okay, and even Genix, and okay, even IRIX. So okay, this IRIX is developed by the Silicon Graphics, and okay, Genix is a kind of Microsoft versions. So it's a kind of Windows only, and okay, we're also having a okay Minix. It's mainly for the educational purpose. So these are the so different okay flavors of okay Unix. So okay, if somebody asks you that so what is the AAX or what is Linux and all. So if you take a database, so if you take a database, there are many flavors of databases. There are many flavors of okay database. So what are the flavors? So okay, Oracle is a one flavor, MySQL is a one flavor, and okay, similarly, so we're also having okay, we're also having okay Postgres, and we're also having a Sybase. These are all flavors. These are all okay flavors of okay Linux. These are all the so these are the flavors of okay, databases. So similarly, so okay, okay, how they developed, okay, how they have developed. So based on the Dr. Okay, EF card okay rules, and Dr. EF card has developed RDBMS. Okay, RDBMS. Okay, he has developed okay a documentation how the database looks like. Based on that, okay, this many companies have developed their okay, softwares, but they are okay, they are a flavor of okay, Linux. They are a flavor of okay databases. And similarly, the different flavors of operating systems are so okay Unix, Linux, and okay BSD, MINIX, okay, okay MINX, and and even iRates. Okay, all these are the different flavors. All these are the so different flavors inside the Linux. Again, Ubuntu, Fedora, SUSE, RHEL. RHEL is the most frequently used operating system to run the business. So Ubuntu is the most frequently used operating system for learning purpose. So on educational institutes or students, so people will prefer Ubuntu as a operating system because it has some UI facility also, because it has also having a some UI facility. It is free. It is having UI facility. Because of that, organizational educational institutes are going to use Ubuntu as Ubuntu as operating system on their computers, and the organizations are going to use RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, to run the to run the programs, to run the critical mission applications. They are going to use RHEL as one of the renewed operating system, renewed operating system. So I hope it's clear for everyone. So any doubts on here? So tomorrow, we'll continue. The different flavor. The latest version of you. We are having a different flavors, right? What is the latest? Latest version. Latest version they have introduced, and what are the what are the major major use cases of each flavor, that we will discuss it on tomorrow, and along with futures of Unix, and along with future architecture of Unix, that we'll discuss on tomorrow's class. So any doubts on here? Okay, if you're not having any doubts, we can disconnect.